Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Bulldogs and the Seattle Mariners. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, 2 big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, Matt, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these 2 guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. AJ gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws the ball, has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Maurice Baum, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Jeremy Pitts looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So now to the plate, Jesse Pitts. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here comes the 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles, doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this throw gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Fernando Chacin trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. So now into the box is Pete Broadway. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Henry.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Henry starts. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Pitts over at second. Chassin at first, 2 out in the inning. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
As a look, now the pitch. Pablo Alonso is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Pablo Alonso has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Joey Stern, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bulldogs are out in front here, 4-0. Lester Burkett is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Now to the plate, here is Matt Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Elton.
At the plate now, Elton Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Jesus Silva. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Stepping up is Kevin Montalvo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Montalvo, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Merrifield at second. Silva is over at first with 1 away. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So stepping in is Jose Santiago.
Jose Santiago.
Here's the first pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
This one's down to third. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So here is Alan Kemp, singled in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Alan Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to left field. Akers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now it'll be Maurice Baum. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's singled in his first AB. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He used the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Bulldogs lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tom Akers, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Akers, a Dutch-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Thomas Thurman. Now here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the second baseman.
At the plate now is Peter Freeman. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Bulldogs are out on top 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Chacin. First offering on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Stepping in now, Pete Broadway. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flew out in his only at bat so far. Grounded to the right, scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
Up next, Henry starts. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the stretch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Chassin takes his lead at third with one away. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Designated hitter, Pablo Alonso.
Standing in now, Pablo Alonso. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sylvester Capel. And they could use a spark from him here.
The catcher, Sylvester Capel.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, center
so
fielder.
Back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Matt Merrifield. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Merrifield becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Garcia.
So the next to bat will be Elton Garcia, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Jesus Silva would be next. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Jesus Silva is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he fouls this one off. In there, 1-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Joey Stern.
The second baseman, Joey Stern.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Allen Kemp. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Next to dig in, Maurice Baum. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
And now in the box, Jeremy Pitts. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Baum is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. So he's clearly been scuffling out there, really unable to find a rhythm.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
To the plate now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Kevin Montalvo.
Kevin Montalvo
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Jose Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Santiago
Grounded to short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next for Seattle, Tom Akers flew out last time up. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now another 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate is Fernando Chacin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Fernando.
First pitch on the way.
Chacin.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to stand in is Keith Broadway. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Rob Gutierrez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Henry Starks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Broadway, the runner at 2nd with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Striding forward now is the DH, Pablo Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Thomas Thurman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The right fielder, Thomas Thurman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed
Now
all hard stuff until the fifth
baseman,
and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Peter Freeman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Broadway is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit is
40.
Sylvester Capel. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready now is Joey Stern. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Joey Stern.
Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Merrifield is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman,
Stepping in once again is Alan Kemp. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in next, Maurice Baum, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Now a drive out to left center field. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next, it'll be Fernando Chacin, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him. Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Now he stays on the 0-2 pitch and cracks this one into right center. That's down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Keith Broadway is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. And now here is Matt Merrifield. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baum is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, here is Elton Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in next, Jesus Silva. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mariners are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Edward Macias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Edward Macias.
First offering on its way. Henry starts. Stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Macias is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Pablo Alonso comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
3-1. Joey Stern waits on deck. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the DH, Kevin Montalvo.
The designated hitter, Kevin Montalvo.
First pitch of the AB now. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
The first baseman,
digging in will be Jose Santiago. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Napoleon Eldridge will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Stepping in now, Tom Akers, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
Next up, Thomas Thurman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Santiago at second with 2 down. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Baum gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Alan Kemp.
Alan Kemp.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Left side, but well foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here comes the 1. And he fouls this one off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Another 2-2 offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Maurice Baum. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Akers is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now into the box, Jeremy Pitts. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Peter Freeman, and they could use a spark from him here.
The second
baseman. Here's the first offering.
Peter Freeman.
This one's down to third. And there's one down now.
The catcher,
and
number
stepping
40.
in, Sylvester Capel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and
Now
he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Matt Merrifield is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Baum able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still find themselves down 6-0. Adam Crum enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
17. Adam.
And now Jesse Pitts. Here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Fernando Chacin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Crum, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Thurman will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Next, here is Pete Broadway. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up is the shortstop, Elton Garcia.
The shortstop, Elton Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting, the third baseman.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Kevin Montalvo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jose Santiago waits on deck. The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Line hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Santiago.
So next to hit is Jose Santiago. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby. Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. To bear down and get a big knock.
Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up, throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Bulldogs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Bulldogs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Lester Burkett takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
fans, our final line score.